energy into your calf muscles, your hamstrings, and if you can, your lower back as you work your hips a little from side to side. Now let's leave the heels back. Walk your hands all the way back in towards your feet. And when you get there, let's just clasp up your fingers around your elbows and let your head drop down towards your legs. Take a deep breath in and use a little sigh. Let your body hang deeper. Again, deep breath in. Use a little sigh. Let your body hang a little lower. One more time, breathing in and out, and letting go of your arms as we unroll through your spine. Take a deep breath in. When you get to the top, clasp your fingers together, and as you breathe out, push out into your side body, lengthening through, all the way through from your lats down to your lower back. Bring it back on up again, and again, pressing away through the side body. Bring your hands in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, diving your body forwards. Breathing your right leg, stepping it all the way back. Lifting your chin, releasing your toes back. Breathing out, left leg steps back and hold to a high plank. And breathing in, drop down to your knees, belly and chest. Breathing out, drop to an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in to gently lower your body back. Breathing out, push up to plank, and then back off slowly to your downward dog. Breathing in right foot, stepping through, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, left leg, step through, fold to your knees. Breathing in as we roll through your spine to standing. And breathing out, bring your hands back to your heart. Breathing and raising both arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg steps back. Release the knee, lifting your chin. Breathing out, step back and hold your strong high plank. Breathing in, lower to your knees, your belly and your chest. Breathing out, upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower. Let's breathe out, push off the ground in one straight line and back to a downward dog. Breathe in, left leg, stepping through, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg, stepping through, folding to your knees. Breathing in as we roll through the spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raise your arms high. Breathing out, open the chest wide to fold on forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping on back. Just remain up on your toes, push down into your right hand, and raise your left arm up, looking up towards your thumbs. And if you just draw down your left elbow to your knee, take your right foot to go flat to the floor. Bring your right arm to brush forwards, make a nice big circle, follow that hand back, and do a couple today. Breathing and brushing forwards, breathing out, follow the hand back. And then this time, let's take that arm all the way back, looking back over your shoulder, opening up the shoulder and the chest. Just taking a couple of breaths here, facing, looking towards the back end of your mat. Now coming all the way back round, take your hands either side of your foot, step the feet together behind you, and then lower some deep breaths. In through your nose, now out through your mouth. Get a really nice strong connection here with your core. Breathing in and breathing out. 10 breath hold. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. And in, out 10. Lower down gently upon your belly. Now if we could just reach around and take a hold of your ankles. Now you can do one at a time here if you would prefer. So I'd just like to tilt the pelvis forwards a little, squeeze the back side, and either lift one or both of your legs. If you're lifting both, start to raise your chin a little, not pushing too far. We're going to do this twice. So again, just listening to your body. And then lower your body back down. Swap legs if you're doing a single leg. If you're coming up, breathing out, lifting. And opening the chest. Looking up if you can. And gently lower yourself back on down. Letting go of your legs. Hands beneath your shoulders. And let's gently come on up into an upward dog. Tucking the elbows in, lifting the chin up. And then gently lower your body back down, curling with your toes, pushing off the ground to a plank. Back on to your downward dog. Sending your hips away, spreading your fingers wide. Then looking forwards and step through with your right foot. Release your left knee down to the floor, lifting your chin. Stepping through with your left foot and folding in towards your knees. Let's take a deep breath in, come on up to standing. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping on back, push into your left hand and raise your right arm up. Okay, just working into this half twist. Try and really activate your calf stretch in your back leg. Then bring down your right elbow to your right knee. Place your back heel down on the floor. And as you brush your left arm forwards, breathe in. Breathing out, following that hand back. Again, breathing and brush the arm forward. the lower back if you can help it. Now if you'd like to, take out your opposite hand to the side. And then today I'd just like to take a little raise with the arm as you lift the leg, and then bring both of them down. Breathing out, raise to lift. Breathe in to lower. Breathing out, engage to lift. Breathe in to lower. Really find that core stability. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, lift the leg. Breathing into lower. One more time. Breathing into lower. Let's swap legs. So extend the leg first of all. Stabilize through the shoulders. Breathing out to lift. Breathe into lower. Be aware of pulling up on your bottom rib. And then if you can, raise the opposite hand. Drop down as you drop your foot down. Breathing out, lift. Into lower. Breathing out, point the toes on that back leg. Into lower. Again, breathing out, belly pulls up. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, lift. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, stretch. Into lower. Work into the glutes and hamstrings. Lower. Pull up through the core as you lift. And lower. Two more here. Breathe out, lift, and lower. One more time, lift, and lower. And let's come on down upon your belly. Taking your feet about as wide as your mat. Bring your right arm across the top, and your left fingers down to the side of you. Take a breath in, come on up onto your forearm, and now as you breathe out, glancing over your shoulder. So you might be able to see your left foot. You may even be able to see both. Now let's gently bring it back round, swapping your arms over, fingertips down to the floor, breathing and rising up onto your forearm, breathing out, gently glancing over the shoulder. Again, try not to push into your back too hard. Try and be and feel that it's a natural opening for the back. And now gently bring it back round. Hands beneath your shoulders. Let's press on up into an upward facing dog. Dropping your elbows in, opening your collarbone. And gently lowering it back down. Okay, now pushing back up onto your hands and your knees. Just going to draw up into an exaggerated cat stretch. So I'm placing my fingertips just on the side of the mat. And then as I bend at the elbow, lowering the chest down through your arms, elbows folding really nice open. And then as you draw up, tuck the head in and pull up into your shoulders, up into your back. As we come down, elbows wide, heart comes down through the middle. As we draw up, lifting up through the shoulders and the back. Again, let's come on down, elbows nice and wide. And as you draw up, tucking the head in and pulling up. One more time, pressing down through the middle. And then drawing up through the back. Let's land the hands back upon the floor, curling your toes, push off into a downward facing dog, looking up towards your navel. And now here, you can be as you are if you would prefer, or you can reach in underneath your body for your opposite leg. So right hand coming beneath for your left leg, either inside or outside edge. And then looking beneath your armpits. Now if you feel like you're a little bit too far away from your feet today, move your hands in just a little bit closer. And then let's swap the hands over. Take your left hand beneath, reach beneath and look beneath your armpit. So you're going to get that cross back body stretch here. Taking the hand back down to the floor, stepping through with your left leg, releasing your right knee down to the ground knee so it sits into your armpit. Brace the front leg. And let's come on up and open the body back in readiness for warrior one. So a couple of shoulder rolls here. And let's just open back with the chest a little more. Try to keep your hips square towards the short end of the mat. As you bring your arms up, try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Look either up between your hands or take your thumbs and your hands together, looking all the way up. If you've got any stuff going on with the neck today, maybe the neck's a bit tight, just drop your gaze forwards. There'll be another day. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, peel back your left arm for warrior two. Settle the shoulders down, lengthening out finger to finger. Tuck your tailbone under. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's reach towards your back leg into reverse warrior, looking up towards your right hand, and peel if you can back the toes, the right toes from the ground, balance on the heel. Now placing your foot back down, clasp your fingers to the back body, and let's draw your shoulder down towards the inside of your right knee. Coming into your humble warrior, dropping your gaze and looking towards your back foot. The long edge of your mat and have your heels slightly turned in. You can either be flat on your hands or up onto your fingertips. And then work your knees from one side, bending from one side to the other. And just working in to finding how the inner thigh muscles are for you today. Taking that nice deep bend through the knees as you work from side to side. Keeping your body low if you can. If you need to be higher, that's okay too. Okay, then we're going to start to move ourselves back around towards your right foot. Let your left knee down and upon the floor. And let's take both of your hands onto the inside of your foot. Draw open your front foot, bending at the elbow, lowering your body down a little. Feel that stretch coming up, inner thigh, coming up onto the right hand leg. And again, no, if this is already quite intense, don't go pushing it too far today. Bodies might not be very warm. If you feel right arm above your head. As we reach across and over, breathing on in. As you breathe out, hand to the floor, and we can lift the leg up. As we reach over, breathing in. As you take the hand to the floor, breathing out, engage the core, lifting the leg. Breathing in as we stretch out of your waist. Breathing out, hand to the floor, raising the leg. Breathing in, stretching out of the waist. Breathing out, extending and lifting the leg. And then this time, we're just going for a couple of repeaters. So breathing in, breathing out, leg away. Just take it a little down and then push it back up. Lock into the core, lift the chin up. Try not to let your shoulder come too close to your ear. Try and keep it nice and spacious. Lift the leg up. Breathing in down, breathing out to go up. Breathing in down, breathing out to lift. Breathing in down, breathing out, lift. Two more, lift it up. One more, lift it up. Bring the arm down and pop the knees beneath you. Come into preparation of camel. So again, like I was saying, it's a little bit cooler today, so be careful with your body. Don't try and push too far too soon. Going to raise the right arm up. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, following the hand all the way back and down, and then draw back around to the middle. Breathing in, raising your left arm, following your fingers all the way back. Feel that opening there of the neckline. Let's go again. Breathing and raising your arm. Breathing out, soft shoulder, open back, follow your hand back. And again, breathing in, raising left arm, breathing out, opening back. Now you can do a few more of those today. Or you could reach around, take a hold of the elbows, offering up your chest towards the ceiling. You don't have to take the head back if that doesn't feel good today. If it did though, you could look up or you could look back. And you could reach along for your legs, or you could take your heels. And then draw your chin back in. Carefully come back down onto hands and knees. Curl the toes. Send the hips back. Let's take your right leg, climb to the ceiling, bend your right knee and just open the hip up a little bit. And then drawing down your big toe next to it, to the little bone above your left heel. Then draw forwards into your single leg plank. Squeezing the knees in together, shoulders drawn back, gazing slightly ahead. And sending it all the way back up again. Leg goes up nice and high. And then we draw the right knee towards the right elbow. And then bring your right foot towards your left hand. And if you can, raising your left arm. Bring the hand down towards the floor, bring your right knee towards your right wrist, and sliding the left leg back. Now at this point, lots of options. So we could take it down for a passive pigeon posture. We have the right knee out to the right, and we're just toeing back in the left leg. And we could just leave it here, forehead coming down towards your fingers. Use maybe a block or a cushion underneath your right hip if you need to. Those of you who want to come up and also incorporate your quad stretch, we bend up the back leg, reaching around, and then rebalance the shoulders if you can. Again, you don't have to. Just see what's working for you today. And we're just going to let that leg down. And I'd like us now just to bring around the left leg. So if you're down on the floor, if you can, come on up. Bring the left leg across. Bring the right arm to hug into your left knee, and then looking over your shoulder, looking over your left shoulder. Now you can leave it like that. You could maybe go to a half prayer, or you could reach beneath the knee and find the fingers. bend your left knee a little, come on up, and let's open out with your chest, getting ready for warrior one. Couple of little rolls with the shoulders, turning palms up, raising your arms up. Either look between your hands or look to your thumbs for warrior one. Again, like I said on time before, if your neck feels a bit awkward when you're looking up, drop it down today. Now let's open out into warrior two. Opening out the back hip, rolling your front knee open, tailbone tucked under, stretching out through the chest as you lengthen your fingers away from you. And now let's come into reverse. Dig the heel in, draw your arms back, looking on up towards your left thumb, whilst you reach down along your back leg. And then bending into your left knee, clasp your fingers to the back body and draw your right shoulder down on the inside of your right knee, looking towards your back foot. Okay, now coming back on up, I'm going to walk you around to the long edge of the mat again. Turning the feet heels in. This time putting the hands on the inside of your knees. Pressing your knees back. Drawing your chest down through the middle. And then pushing down gently with your right shoulder. You might straighten the arm, you might not. But then as you turn, looking over your left shoulder to the ceiling. So again, we've got another cross back body stretch. Also encouraging the inner thighs a little more here too. Now round up a little. Let's go the other way. Left shoulder coming towards the middle. You may be able to straighten your arm if you can. Take that. If not so much today, keep the elbows slightly bent. And working your way back around towards your left foot, letting down your knee to the floor, turning over your front foot, hands on the inside of your foot, and easing down on the inside of the leg. So again, just as we did on the other side, notice if this is enough, be as. If you took your hand beneath last time, you can do that again. So working your left hand beneath, and lowering your throat towards your big toe. Now drawing your body back on up, walking your foot out a little more, coming on up through the middle. You've got your back leg as far behind you as you're happy to go for. Raising your arms, it might just be a vertical today. It might be that you forwards, you have the two legs nicely united, looking beyond your fingers, nice strong connection through your core. Let's come up nice and high, down dog split, taking the left leg up nice and straight. Then bring through your left knee towards your left elbow for that floating plan. And then left foot coming towards right hand. And then if you can, bring your right hand up towards the ceiling. And bring your hand back down. Bring through your left knee towards your left wrist. And coming into preparation of pigeon. So coming down into passive pigeon, you have one hand on top of the other. Or you make a little fist tower, pop down your forehead. If you worked it up into the quad stretch last time, let's do that again for this side too. So we're lifting up that back leg, shoulders nice and level. Okay, now gently knee to the side. Let's bring around the right leg. Those of you down, come on up. Right leg coming across. Let's draw in our left arm towards our right knee. Sitting up nice and tall, looking right up over your shoulder. Feel free to go to a half prayer or find your bind. Now let's gently bring it back around. Untangle your legs, take your right leg straight. Just draw your left leg in towards you. Take your left arm on the inside of your left leg. And then reaching back and around. And you might be able to get a hold of your hands. If you don't know, just maybe hold on to your t-shirt top or the top of your trousers. If you can, you're drawing your toes back of your right leg. Maybe your head down. Now gently bringing your body back on up. Untangle. And just take your legs about as wide as your mat. Coming into some rotation work. Now you can do this next posture cross-legged. You could sit up on a block or a cushion. I would say though, if they're in front of you, have your legs about as wide as your mat. Now before we go into drawing across and drawing over, I just want to do some steady rotation and thinking about rotating the rib cage and the back. So I want you to put your hands one on top of the other with your thumbs in alignment with the middle of your chest. Relax your shoulders, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, turn your arms to the same degree of which you can turn your torso. And then breathing in to come back. So maybe have a little look down, alright, just see where the thumbs are in the same center, in the middle of your chest, breathing out, breathing in. And try not to let the bottom part of your body move. The legs stay very, very still, and you're breathing out to try to rotate just the upper body, breathing in to come back. Again, breathing out as you turn, breathing in. I'm going to go a little bit further, but you could stay with that. So this time, breathe I'd like to go into tree, dancer and eagle. So we can bring back your shoulders, lengthen through your spine, draw your right foot either to your calf or above your knee. Hands in at your heart, and slowly working your fingers up through the midline of your body, taking your right hand back behind your left, chin lifts, and so now we're pulling up on the left leg, we're drawing open the right knee. stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing in, coming up high. Now breathing out, take a little rotation. Breathing in, come back. Breathing out, taking a little rotation. Breathing in back. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Breathing in, reach your arms forwards. Raising them up high.